Let's return to Rivers State, where the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Dr. Peter Ehie, joins us again for more updates on the developments in the State House of Assembly. You mentioned earlier that what's playing out with the Amewule-led House of Assembly is a joke. I want to read a part of the court judgment to you that sounds similar to your position. The court did say that the situation in Rivers State House of Assembly is that of an executive dictatorship by the governor and a joke taken too far. So it's the same thing you're saying that the court also talked about, that it's actually a house of comedy. But talk to us about, is there a concern within the State Executive Council that you might be working with a document not backed by law? Does that bother you at all?
I'm not bothered at all because, like I was trying to say, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a law that was made by lawmakers. And if they call themselves lawmakers, are they ready to obey the law that was made before they became members of the House of Assembly? And the law says that once they defect from the party that sponsored your election, automatically you vacate your seat. Are they ready to obey that? If they are ready to obey that, even on moral ground, we will not be in this situation where they will be jumping from one court or the other, turning the court into a supermarket where they go to buy one judgment or the other. Listen, let me tell you, Rivers State, we are past that stage. There is an appropriation law of 2024 that has been signed into law, and no other court in Nigeria can upturn an appropriation that has been turned into law. And the court did not even say that they are members of the House of Assembly. They have long defected from the party that sponsored them, and they have lost their seat. Everything you see they are doing is a fuzzy house of commotion. And that's what they are trying to do, because morally uprightness is what is required. You know, law is there, morals is there.
All right.
The situation they are throwing Rivers State into, they should have been able to understand that they would have been patriotic enough to allow Rivers State to grow, because it is that Rivers State that belongs to all of us.
I hear you clearly,
this government,
Dr.
Ehie. We are preparing for 2025 budget.
Allow me to interrupt you to follow up with the line of questioning because of time. I hear you clearly. I respect your opinion, but it contradicts the position of the Court of Appeal, a judgment that I understand that the Rivers State government is planning to appeal at the Supreme Court. But let's speak regarding to the medium-term expenditure framework approved by the State Executive Council, and how you envision this framework will guide the state's budgeting in the next couple of years, given all of these issues that we have been reading on the papers and the impact it would have on the economy of the state itself.
Well, the economy of Rivers State is fast on the very fast lane running, so that we'll be able to deliver value to Rivers people. Like you rightly said, the medium-term expenditure framework for 2025, 2026, and 2027 has been approved by the State Executive Council, and the House of Assembly of Rivers State has also passed it. And as we speak, they have given us go-ahead to prepare the 2025 budget. And you can see, I'm still in the office working to see how we can deliver the 2025 budget to Rivers people. And we're looking at a budget that has some key priorities that will be able to address the yearning of Rivers people. We're talking of a budget that has priority in agriculture. We're talking of a budget that has priority in education. And we're talking of a budget that has priority in health. So for the agriculture sector, we'll be able to deal with the issue of food security, while we'll be able to deal with out of school and step up the educational program of Rivers people and the standard of Rivers State. And we'll also deal with the health of Rivers people. So the labor force participation rate of Rivers people will be able to step up, so that we can be able to solve major issues that is plaguing Rivers State in terms of inflation, in terms of unemployment, and all that. You know, Rivers State is very key for the economy of Nigeria, though it's a sub-economy. But anything that happens to Rivers State affects the national economy, because major source of revenue to Nigeria comes from Rivers State. And in that case, the Rivers economy is very fragile enough, and we will protect everything we will do to make sure that the economy deliver values.
Indeed, Dr. Ehie.
The million-term expenditure framework
Indeed, the expectation is that the welfare of the people will be prioritized in the midst of all of the political turmoil. But that's our time on the news. Dr. Peter Medie is Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning in Rivers State. Thank you so much for talking to us tonight.
Well, thank you. I am now a professor. I'm no longer a doctor. Thank you.
Prof. Congratulations.